Also, if you photograph a scene normally, the horizon is flat, it's straight. It goes from left to right across the camera frame. We curve that, we bended it down a little bit so that it suggested that maybe this area was sort of in a smaller place than the real world.
It has a curvature. It's going to have a curvature. You're going to see a curvature. Now, what's going to be more apparent is the higher you get, the more you're going to be able to see the curvature, right? In other words, you have to get to a point in space where you're able to look down on the Earth and see the curvature of the Earth. And therefore, prove without a doubt that the Earth is round.
A rare and exclusive interview with the show's conceiver and creator. So, come with us now as we go live to the Lunar Room on the 221st floor of the Omnicam Ecosphere.
Bullshit!
Truman! Truman! No! That's off limits!
Why? What's over there?
Nothing. It's dangerous, that's all. You've got to know your limitations, Truman.
It's a 200 to 300 foot high wall that is the border that Scripture says is keeping everything in. Nothing's going past that.
Because they don't want you finding out what's beyond.
It's a 20,000-foot sheer wall of ice, but that's never stopped me before. Risk? Of course I'm aware of the risks. Thank you for your concern.
As Truman grew up, we were forced to manufacture ways to keep him on the island.
Incidentally, I believe Truman is the first child to have been legally adopted by a corporation.
That's correct.
The show has generated enormous revenues now equivalent to the gross national product of a small country.
People forget it takes the population of an entire country to keep the show running.
Mm-hmm. Christoph, let me ask you, why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the true nature of his world until now?
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented.
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented.
It's as simple as that.
You're a liar and a manipulator, and what you've done to Truman is sick.
That you know what's right for him. You really think you're in a position to judge him?
What right do you have to take a baby and turn his life into some kind of mockery? And turn his life into some kind of mockery? Don't you ever feel guilty?
He could leave at any time. If his was more than just a vague ambition, if he was absolutely determined to discover the truth, there's no way we could prevent him. I think what distresses you, really, caller, is that ultimately Truman prefers his cell. Truman prefers his cell.
Truman prefers his cell.
How do we stop him?
We're going to be accessing the weather program.
Give me some lightning. Again. Hit him again. That's enough.
One thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth.
You can speak. I can hear you.
Who are you?
I am the creator of a television show that gives hope and joy and inspiration to millions.
Then who am I?
You're the star.
Was nothing real?
You were real. That's what made you so good to watch. Listen to me, Truman. There's no more truth out there than there is in the world I created for you. Same lies. The same deceit. I have been watching you your whole life. You can't leave, Truman. Talk to me. Say something.
What else is on?
Yeah, let's see what else.
Where's
is
the
on.
TV?